all, thank you for your time. I know this is a lot to ask for, so I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to plead my case. So let me start from the beginning. When I was 7 years old, my mother took me to the Red Barn Theater to see a production of Peter Pan, and let me just say, my life was transformed. I was never one much for TV, reading, sports, or friends. I was kind of a loner, and my parents were afraid I was going to turn into one of those weird shut-in kids that makes dolls out of coin husks. I don't actually know anyone who does that, but that was their worry. Anyways, the point is, all their fears went away the moment I saw your production of Peter Pan. The lights and the actors, the music and the drama. After intermission, I stood up in my seat and I said, right there, that's me. That's what I want to do with my life. There, I'm going to be an actor for the Red Barn Theater. But I then found out that would be impossible. It turns out, as you know, I have an intense fear of speaking in public. So bad, in fact, that my doctor confirmed it's actually an allergy. I get hives and my throat swells shut. So acting was out of the question. But what was I to do? I had the theater bug, so I figured I'd do something more on the tech side. Lights, perhaps. But I never quite fit in with the culture of stagehands, and the tech union is just so damn hard to get into. And that's when I realized what it was I was truly passionate about. Directing. Yes, the director is the mother, overseer, and god of drama. The director is the one that takes the dull, boring script and gives it life. Directing. Yes, that is what I was meant to be, and that is who I am. Again, sorry, I can get a little worked up. I've been your assistant here at the Red Barn Theater in Hoxie for the past 5 years, and I think now it's time and I've earned a chance to direct a production on my own, and I'd appreciate it if you gave me the opportunity. Thank you.
Carol Danes thinks she's ready to take the reins as director. Fascinating.
Carol, the Red Barn Theater is going through what we like to call a horrible economic downfall. Due to years of declining audience attendance and the misguided commission of a 3-part 6-hour musical based on the popular board game Scrabble.
For the record, I was a big fan of seeing the Spelling Scrabble musical in 10 acts, and I think in time it may still find an audience.
Thank you. The best art is only appreciated 100 years after its conception. That's a fact. Anyway, the point is, we're in desperate need of a hit.
Oh gosh, Avery, I didn't know that.
How could you? I never let anyone see the books at Red Barn Theater. And even if you did, well, I've cooked them pretty good. It's hard to tell where the false profits begin and the lying debits end. Through a stew of lies and fraud, my bookkeeping.
Well, what are you going to do?
In my 35 years as artistic director of the Red Barn Theater, we have, from time to time, come across certain financial speed bumps. And yet, every time we hit one of these bumps, there's a simple and elegant solution that's yet to fail. Romeo and Juliet.
That's it? You're just gonna mount another production of Romeo and Juliet?
It's a surefire hit. I'm not sure why exactly. Name recognition, Shakespeare. Perhaps people get a first kick out of seeing two people fall in love and kill themselves. I don't question it, Carol. All that I know is that whenever the Red Barn Theater has mounted a production of Romeo and Juliet, it's always been a surefire hit. And this year, you're gonna mount the season's production. You, Carol.
But I can't. I mean, what if I mess up?
Carol, I'm of the belief that great artists thrive and prove their worth under the most severe and pressure-cooked of circumstances. It's like putting a clay dish into a red-hot kiln. Without the fire, it's just a blobby clay thing. Go ahead, try and put your keys into a preheated clay pot. You can't. They just get all clayed up and gooey. It's disgusting.
Sir?
It's that fire, that immense heat, the pressure of knowing that if you fail, you'll be ruining an institution you love so dearly. It's essential to your growth.
But what if I do fail and the Red Barn Community Theater goes under? I don't think I could live with myself.
Carol. The sets have been built, the Red Barn Theater players have been cast. You can even use the blocking from my 1972 production if you like. It's foolproof. All that's left to do is find our Romeo and Juliet.
We can't use someone from our company of actors?
Too old. That's the one rub of Romeo and Juliet. Always. You have to have those perfect, young, teenage leads. And let's be honest, the production lives or dies with who you cast. So I hope you get it right.
But I didn't know the company was in danger of collapsing. This is too much for my first directing assignment.
There's never a perfect time to direct, Carol. You just have to take the opportunity that's given to you and go with it.
All right, you're right. I think. Okay, well, when do rehearsals begin?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
So you have to be cast by today.
But that's...
Not a lot of time, I know. I'm Avery Stern, artistic director of the Red Barn Theater. I know exactly how time works, exactly. Now, Can you do this or not?
I can do it.
Good. Now, I took the liberty of setting up some actors for you to audition. It should give you a good sampling to choose from. Hoxie's youngest and brightest, or so I'm told.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Okay, good. That's the hard part. Now, one final caveat. My nephew, Roger, he'll be your assistant. He's, how do I put this? He's a drug addict.
Wait, what?
Family, Carol, nothing I could do. I told his mom I'd give him a job to keep him away from the drugs and the other drugs he likes to do so much. Nothing I could do. I'm sorry, Carol. Roger! Roger! Roger? Carol. Carol. Roger. Roger. You have the list of actors coming in today?
Yep, should I give them to you?
No, give them to our director, Carol.
Oh, but you direct every play here, right?
Not today, Roger.
Oh, thank you so much for this opportunity. I promise I won't let you down. I'll direct the production of Romeo and Juliet so grand that the Red Barn Theater will run for another 50 years.
So do you want the list of actors who are coming in?
Yes. Oh, wait, no. Taking care of the list is the assistant's job, and since I'm no longer the assistant, you can keep the list.
Yeah? Okay. Fine.
Is it fine? Do you understand what your role is?
Yeah, I know. Bring in the actors, collect their headshots, make sure we stay on schedule.
Good. Very good.
Why are you talking like that? I can hear you just fine.
I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Same page. Do you understand that? Do you need coffee?
Did, Uncle Avery tell you I was on drugs?
He may have mentioned your past, yes.
For God's sakes, I've never even...
Look, I'm not judging. I just want to make sure you do a thorough and professional job.
Avery Stern is nuts. I honestly don't know how you made it this long. You've been his assistant for, what, the past 5 years?
5.5. And no, I don't think he's crazy. I think he is a misunderstood theatrical genius at one of the finest institutions this state has to offer.
What institution?
Red Barn Theater.
Okay, first off, the Red Barn Theater is in no way an institution. It is one of 3 theaters in Hoxie, and it is by far the worst. And second off, my uncle, Avery Stern, is certified. I don't know how you made it this long.
Well, why should I take anything you say seriously? You're a
drug addict?
Hey, buddy, your words, not mine.
Oh, okay, look, one day I was at home eating, eating Skittles, the colorful, not a drug at all kind of candy, and Avery comes over, unannounced, like he always does, because he's a wackadoo, and he says to me, "Damn it, Roger, drugs, why, Roger, why?" And I'm like, "These are Skittles, Avery, how is this drugs?" Anyway, he then runs upstairs and tells my parents that I'm likely on crystal meth, but he can't be sure. My parents come down and are like, "You have too much free time, you need a job." And I'm like, "For Skittles, Mom, Skittles, how is this crystal meth?" Anyway, they, didn't believe me, so here I am.
But isn't that exactly what a drug addict would say?
Skittles! No drug addict in the history of drug addicts has ever tried to pass off Skittles as a drug. That's the dumbest lie ever. Anyway, I'm here, I'm being forced to do this job, so you don't have to treat me like I'm an idiot. I know what the job is, see?
Well, this all looks very organized. I just assumed there'd be more actors coming.
Small town, 3rd best community theater. We get the dregs of the acting community. Good news is we should be able to finish this up in, I don't know, 45 minutes?
Unless we don't find our Romeo and Juliet, then we'll just have to keep going.
Okay, I just gotta, skedaddle in an hour.
But I may need you.
Look, I don't think it'll come up, but I just got a thing, a really important thing, and, not drugs, God, it's a girl thing. And look, I don't want to get into it with you, I just met you.
Oh, fine. We'll do our best to be done on time, but we can't make any promises. The theater waits for no man or woman. What are you doing?
What?
I thought you said you have to be out of here in an hour, and this sheet says we started seeing people, what, 5 minutes ago? 5 minutes ago, right?
Yeah, well, I'm working on it.
How? By playing on your stupid phone? We have to set up chairs and tell the actors.
Okay. First off, you need to relax, or you're going to develop an ulcer before rehearsal even starts. It's a marathon, not a race. Second off, I already talked to the actors outside. They know the deal, when to come in to read a scene or a monologue. And thirdly, this is a smartphone. Smart. Okay, not stupid. This phone could get you dressed all in the morning while playing Sudoku with a friend in Japan. Smart.
Whatever. Can you just bring in the first actor?
So you're not going to take my advice about shutting out?
Roger!
All right, intense lady, first actor coming up. Melissa and her acting coach, I guess.
Good pace, nice and casual. Now, going for the handshake.
Hi, my name is Melissa McNall. Thank you for seeing me.
A little forceful, but keep going.
Are you gonna be here for the whole audition?
Just here for moral support. I hope that's okay.
Well, normally I prefer to see the actor alone. But okay, I guess I can allow it.
Trust me, you won't even know I'm here.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just jump right in. So have you prepared a monologue or a scene?
A monologue. I memorized it last week.
Good self-compliment. A little braggy. I don't think they noticed.
Okay, well, whenever you're ready.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
No! Melissa, don't start until you're ready. Did you feel ready?
I don't know,
If you don't know, then no, you weren't. Start over, but don't even dare speak until you are ready.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Great intensity. Keep going.
Deny thy father and refuse thy name.
What are you doing to your father? I don't believe that. Again.
Deny thy father.
Are you inviting your father over for brunch or are you denying him? Again.
Deny thy father
Good. Yes.
and refuse thy name.
I feel like you don't even like Romeo. Do you like him?
And refuse thy name.
No, Romeo will never go out with you because I can't tell if you love him. Do you even like him?
And refuse thy name.
Romeo's leaving. He's leaving.
And refuse thy name.
Yes. Yes, there we are. There's love. Now, continue.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you. I think I'm gonna have to ask you to wait outside. I feel like I'm not getting a good read from Melissa.
I know. She's just nervous, but she's really building to something. Run open.
No, I mean, I'm not going to get a good read from her because you keep interrupting her. I have to see the monologue all the way through.
Uh-huh, well, I can scale back my notes.
I think you'd better just leave.
Very well. This is, as they say, the house of the director, so I leave it in your hands. I'll be right outside if you need me. Remember, Vecco, voice, eye contact, objectives.
I'll remember.
Don't remember, do. Live!
Okay, well, I guess we'll just start again from the beginning.
Yes, yes, I am so sorry about
No, don't worry about it. And if I could make one note, forget about your acting coach for now, because to me it seems like all of his notes are just making you yell for no reason. So just, be yourself and have fun.
Okay. What do you mean?
Well, don't worry about your voice and yelling every line too intensely. Just read the scene the way Melissa would. Honest. Simple.
So, I shouldn't Becco?
Try not Beccoing, yes.
Okay. I'll try. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. For if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Okay, I thought I told everyone no phones.
I'm sorry, it's mine. I'll just, For if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Melissa, was that your acting coach texting you? Did he tell her to yell those lines?
No, it was my doctor. It wasn't about acting or anything.
Your doctor, in the middle of the day, is texting you about nothing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for coming in.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I mean, thank you! Thank you.
Well, it did seem like she had a lot of intention behind that thank you. I'm just saying, that thank you was pretty good.
Hi, thank you so much for coming in.
Hi, Joe Romano. I got this thing to read, the thing I picked up outside with the lines.
The audition scene.
The one that says Romeo, I'm gonna read that.
Great.
Because I saw the one that said Juliet, and I was like, not this guy, I ain't no Juliet.
Of course not. You'll be reading with Roger.
What? You're gonna be reading a lady's part. Oh my god, that is so stupid.
Could you just read the side?
Yeah, just good luck, buddy, because right now I'm like shocked. You have no idea.
Just start where it says my suite.
Yeah, just give me a minute.
Romeo?
My sweet!
What o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
By the hour of 9, okay?
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgotten why I did call thee back.
And I shall stay right here where I won't forget any other home but this!
Okay, I'm gonna stop you.
Oh, I was just about to get to the good stuff.
I just feel like maybe we're going down the wrong road here.
Excuse me?
It's just, you're playing the scene with a lot of anger.
Yeah!
I'm just not so sure Romeo is that angry in this scene. This is the balcony scene. This is where Romeo and Juliet declare their love for one another. It should be sweet and passionate.
Yeah! Passionate! That's what I'm doing, like, I love you so much I want to punch a wall!
I don't think he's gonna punch a wall.
Yeah, but I know when I'm in love, and then I climb walls, and I'm just so amped up by the time I get there. I'm just like, ah! I love you! Let's do push-ups! Those are hard. Ah!
Okay, well, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, so you're like impressed and stuff?
Yeah, and I might suggest you look into therapy.
Therapy? I'm too strong for therapy! Too strong!
Hi, should I come in now or not?
No, you're right on time. Come on in.
Thank me. Thank.
So, have you prepared a scene or
Monologue?
a monologue? What's a monologue? Do you mean monologue? Monologue, great.
But soft, with light through the window there. Juliet, I love you. We should kiss. That's all I got.
I'm sorry, is that supposed to be a monologue?
Yeah, that's it, right?
No, of course it isn't. You know that.
Well, it was really long and stuff, but if you guys memorize it, and all the other lines.
Will you?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe, I think.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Great, so I'm gonna be in it. The main girl, shoot, what's her name?
We'll let you know. God, this has been awful. It's got to get better, right?
I mean, I don't think so.
My God, you're such a pessimist. You don't believe in the power of acting and the ability to find in a rough of actors one true and shining diamond.
An oxy?
Hi, Maria McConville. Thank you so much for seeing me.
Thank you for coming in. Any questions?
Nope, no.
All right, well, have you prepared a scene or a monologue?
Monologue, if that's okay with you.
Works for me, whenever you're ready.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love.
Okay, great work so far, really. If I could just make one tiny adjustment.
Okay.
Your hands in your pockets. It's a little distracting.
Is it?
Yeah, it just makes you seem really stiff.
I'm sorry. I just never really know what to do with my hands. I feel like they could be distracting.
Well, try not to worry about it. Just, do what you normally do with your hands.
Normally?
Yeah, give it a shot. All right, just start from where you left off.
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's a Montague?
All right, what is that?
What?
Your hands. Why are you swinging them around wildly and clapping?
I told you. I never really know what to do with my hands, so I thought, well, this is what I do when I talk to boys, so I'll just do that.
It is?
Yeah. What do you do?
Not that. Look, I don't know anyone who does it in real life. You look like a crazy person. Just try something else.
Like what? I'm telling you, I always struggle with my hands.
Don't put your hands in your pockets. Don't swing wildly. Just do what you normally do with your hands.
Normally? Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. 'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague.
Wow, that was, special?
Really? You thought so?
Yeah.
It was,
It just seemed natural, you know, because she's in love.
well, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Do you need a break?
No, I feel like we should just hunker down and keep going, right? I feel like we're getting in a groove.
Yeah? Okay. All right. Okay, so you might not get a choice with the do you want a break thing, because I don't think anybody's coming in for the next 5 minutes or so.
But your sheet says we're booked solid. Where's Mark? Where's Selena?
I think we might have had some cancellations.
You think? How can you not know?
Well, I was checking cancellations on my very helpful smartphone before I was berated for using it. I can't remember who it was. I think it was a very intense woman with no social skills and...
Fine, check your phone. If you need it for scheduling purposes, check it.
Thank you. Yep, 2 cancellations apparently. Mark Decker is sick and Selena moved, apparently.
Well, that's great. That's just great.
Hey, well, I mean, we still have some more actors left to see. I mean, there was some promise in the first batch.
Are you kidding me?
Well, Melissa, she had an acting coach, and Joe, he had a lot of energy, maybe if... Okay, yeah, they were bad. Very bad. But I got a good feeling about this next group. Real good.
Who's that? Your girlfriend?
No. It's my, hopefully, maybe, will be my girlfriend by the end of tonight, if everything goes all right, but, I don't want to get into it. This has been a long time coming for me.
Well, good luck. I know what it's like to want something for a long time, and that's like me in directing. So, I mean, if you want, I am a woman. I could maybe provide a perspective that could be helpful.
Yeah, well, I think I got it covered.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you have lots of friends that are girls that you can talk to.
Yeah. No, I mean, I get so nervous. I mean, my mom's my friend, but I'm not gonna ask her about Amy, you know? Okay, Martin's here. Nice costume, guy.
Forsooth, these simple garments for which you surmise have no mood nor color to them. They are neither melancholy or colorful, as thou would proclaim.
What did he say?
I think what we have here is a method actor. He stays in character all the time, and...
Alas, performer on stage I am not. Character one may find in these meek and feeble bones.
I don't care. Look, if you want to be in this play, you have to do either a scene or a monologue. Do you have either prepared?
I must protest once more, for thy speech and manner of dress is most vexing, and my ear do find these most intolerable.
Okay, fine. Would thou, kind squire, read us thus scene, or a long-winded passage, so that thou can, be in thus play?
But anon, I have told you, a performer on stage I am not. I am Romeo, of the House of Montague, a man of many talents, but a performer of stage I am not.
Look, this isn't helping, Romeo, so please either do a monologue or a scene, or go, or you will not be cast, okay?
Very well. My hand is played. Perhaps I should be with a partner, for I fear alone I may stray from lofty expectations.
A scene then. Great. You'll be reading with Roger. He'll be with Juliet.
What? This before my eyes is Juliet?
What's going on?
Juliet, what hast thou done to thyself? Thy face is pale and weathered, thy hair is short and coarse, and thy smell of feet and horse.
I do not smell like a horse.
And thou speak like a harlot of Devonshire.
Okay, look, I'm glad you're so committed, but this is not helping you get the part.
This is fallacy. They have taken my beloved Juliet and turned her thrice into a beast, a wretched, odorous fiend.
Stop making fun of the way I smell, man.
A pox has been cast on thine house. I shall find you when you have cleaned thyself of putrid smell. Farewell, my love.
I put on deodorant this morning.
You smell fine. I hadn't noticed.
What a jerk.
Hello, are you... Meow? Excuse me? Rawr.
Is this a method actor too?
No. I don't know what she's doing. Excuse me, miss. Would you like to do a monologue, or... We have sides. Meow.
What the hell was that?
Let's just pretend that never happened.
That was either the worst audition I've ever seen, or the best. You should really consider calling her back.
Shut up.
No, I'm being, like, serious. That, like, blew my mind.
Hi, sorry. We were
Hi,
just-
Megan Crossan. How are you? I was running late for my movement rehearsal. Do you mind if I take a moment to warm up?
No, although we do have other actors coming in today.
Of course. I'll only be a minute. I just have a hard time auditioning unless I'm completely centered.
No, if you want, we could bring someone else in and...
Thank you, but no. I'll only be a minute.
Okay.
Do you think I could use the bathroom for a minute?
Caw! Caw! Meh! Meh!
Well, she said she'd only be a minute, so...
When?
Oh my god, what the hell is she doing?
Okay, I think she's having a seizure. Roger.
I'm ready to begin now.
Okay, that was...
I'm ready to begin. Begin now. Ready to begin. Begin. Begin now. I'm ready to begin. Begin now. I'm ready to begin. I'm ready to begin now. I'm ready.
Okay, Mike, we really need to get started.
We really need to get started.
Yeah, we're running behind.
We're running behind.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm not going to do a Meisner exercise with you.
I'm not going to do a Meisner exercise with you.
I'm serious.
I'm serious.
Stop this at once.
Stop the sound. Oh, merrily we roll along today. Sorry. I just never give a good audition unless I properly warm up my instrument first.
Okay, I guess that's understandable. We're going to start running behind, so...
Of course, Is this the theater in which the play will be performed?
Yes?
These acoustics are unacceptable. Your high C's are bouncing around the ceilings. And my consonants, they're getting drowned out by the shoddy curtains. Call me when the proper upgrades are made.
I told you, Red Barn Theater sucks!
My God, what was that?
I don't know.
Well, where did she train that she could possibly think that could be an acceptable warm-up?
Says here she went to Juilliard University.
Really? Juilliard?
Oh, sorry, that's Juilliard with a B. And it's an online school.
Okay, well, I guess that makes more sense. So, who's next?
Charlize. Oh, and she has an agent.
Really?
Yeah, who knew anyone in Hoxie had agents?
So, should you call her in?
No, I don't think she's coming in for the next 5 minutes or so.
Why?
Cancellations.
Oh my God, again? Okay, it's all part of the process. It's okay. I'm okay with that.
Are you? Do you need a water or a Xanax?
I'm fine. It's all fine.
Oh, sorry. Do you mind?
No, go for it. Why not? So, what's your big plan? A movie, dinner, maybe a romantic picnic?
No. I'm going to invite her over to my house and have her watch me play video games. What?
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm really good at Call of Duty. She'll be impressed.
This girl that you've been obsessed with for 5 years, this girl that's more important to you than anything in the world, she's finally single and she's finally agreed to go on a date with you, and you're gonna have her watch you play video games?
You're saying that as if it's not a good idea.
That's because it's not. It's a terrible idea.
Okay, look, I put a lot of thought into this.
You did?
Yeah, my uncle, not Avery Stern, my other uncle, he runs this really helpful blog called How to Get Girls to Like You. It's full of all these really helpful tips, like, don't give girls compliments. Ignore them. They will like you more. And never take girls to anything art-related. That includes movies. And if you're in the same room with a girl and there's a TV, turn the volume on the TV up. Way up.
And how is your uncle with girls? Is he married? Does he go on a lot of dates?
He's been divorced 3 times, hasn't had a girlfriend in 2 years. Lives in a studio apartment alone with 3 cats and a jerk. Oh my god, why am I reading his blog? He's terrible with women, and
Seems like it.
I based our whole date around his terrible, terrible advice.
Well, when is she coming?
Like 5 minutes?
We'll text her. Tell her that we're running behind, and on our next break, I'll help you plan a good date.
You do that?
If you help me cast this thing, it's the least I can do, and you need the help.
Yes, clearly I do. Thank you so much.
Well, then we're walking. I want 5% on the back end, or we're walking. That's right, 2.5% and sliding scale merch. You've got yourself a deal. Charlize wants her own dressing room, 10% of the door on top of her salary, and a bowl of nerds at every rehearsal and every performance.
Chocolate-covered nerds.
You sure? That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I'm sure. Chocolate-covered nerds are I walk.
I'm afraid the chocolate-covered nerds are non-negotiable.
I'm sorry. This is a community theater. We're not paying anybody, let alone giving anybody a cut of the box office.
Well, give us a second. Think about this.
I won't.
Well, we could.
I won't back down on this.
I think you're overthinking this.
Uh-huh.
No? Okay.
Nerds or I walk.
Okay.
Nerds or I walk.
My client is willing to work for half of her usual salary and take only 5% of the box office, but the chocolate-covered nerds must be in her dressing room at all times.
It's part of my process.
I'm sorry. Have you ever worked in community theater? There's no money and...
Walking. We're walking away. Go, 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 go.
Just FYI, I once dated a guy and his dad hated me. So I totally get this Juliet girl.
It's true. Charlize had some real insight on this part.
This is crap.
You just made a big mistake. Charlize Feingold is going to own this town. Own this town.
No wonder that father hated her.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Hi. Oh, thank you. Did you get a copy of the sides?
Yep. Are we starting at Romeo, My Sweet?
Yep, whenever you're ready.
Vroom, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, vroom, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, vroom, vroom, vroom.
Romeo?
My Sweet? Hold on a sec.
What a send to thee?
By the hour of 9.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you.
Whew. Is there something wrong?
Oh, so much. Okay, why does Romeo have a backpack?
Everyone has a backpack.
No, they don't.
Where does he keep his water bottle then?
He wouldn't have a water bottle in Elizabethan England. And were you driving a car?
Yeah, isn't this a modern adaptation of Romeo and Juliet, like the Leonardo DiCaprio one?
No, this is period appropriate. You're really pantomiming quite a lot, and it's very distracting.
So should I ride it on a horse then?
No, really, you're pantomiming a lot. It's very distracting. Yes. So why don't you try just reading the lines?
All right. No horses, no swords, no nunchucks.
Nunchucks? No, God, okay. One more time from the top, no miming.
Romeo,
My sweet,
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of... Juliet, get down! Bang! 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 Damn! Anyway, by the hour of 9.
Okay, I've seen enough.
Could you tell that I was pulling out a gun?
Yeah, I got it.
Because in the DiCaprio version, everyone had guns. But they weren't called guns, they were called swords. I think that's an idea you should really use for your adaptation.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are you in a unitard?
How else do you expect me to perform my modern dance piece?
I don't. I expect you to either do a monologue or a scene.
And a modern dance piece, the best modern dance piece you've ever seen, won't suffice?
No.
Oh, well then I guess I'll just say a monologue.
Great. Okay, so are you really going to do a monologue, or are you just going to do some crazy modern dance piece? Because you look like you're getting ready to dance.
Well, what if I say a monologue and then do a modern dance piece? Are you really gonna stay mad at little old me?
Honestly, at this point, I might just strangle you. Seriously, I might just lose it. So either do a monologue or please go away. God, I had no idea.
I know.
Just how bad the talent is in Hoxie.
I know.
I mean, outside of our company of actors, it's bad. It's like really bad.
I know. Hoxie is chock full of nuts.
So what's going on now? Another break? More cancellations?
I think that's it.
What do you mean that's it? There's no one else coming in?
Yeah, that was everyone who didn't cancel.
We can't cast Romeo and Juliet with what we've seen. They weren't even actors. They were like spastic, sad people. Oh my God.
So, does this mean you're not going to give me any date advice?
Well, I can't help you, not unless you can find me 2 great actors before Avery Stern comes back.
Did somebody say Avery Stern? Roger, Carol, my 2 little casting worker weeds. Show me some honey. Show me my Romeo. Show me my Juliet.
Oh, I just got an email. Avery's coming by to check on our casting.
Thank you, Roger. That's very helpful.
Sorry to drop by unannounced. Just wanted to see how everything was going. We've got our Romeo, yes, our Juliet,
Well, it's interesting you should ask.
I'm licking my lips in anticipation.
gross. Uncle Avery, why are you doing that?
Because I'm excited for the new season, Roger. I'm excited to see my Carol turn from a hunk of clay into a jar of directing. I'm excited for my Red Barn Theater to be saved. It's thrilling, Roger.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna check something.
Avery, we've seen a lot of spirited actors today, and
And yes, you have callbacks today as rehearsal starts tomorrow.
well, we have no one to call back as of yet.
Why? I thought you'd been auditioning all morning. You don't have a single actor to call back?
You don't understand. I mean, the people we've seen.
Well, how many people do you have left to see?
None-ish.
None? Zero. You have 0 actors left to see? You can't have Romeo and Juliet. Without Romeo and Juliet, no one wants to see the friar nurse fall in love and kill themselves. They're so old. It's disgusting.
I promise I'll fix this, okay? I'll work all night and start again tomorrow.
No. Rehearsal starts tomorrow. I was all wrong about you, Carol. 90% of directing is casting. And if you can't even cast the lead, that's it. I'm taking back the reins.
Sorry guys, looks like we still have 8 more actors up to see.
Really? We have 8 more?
Yep.
And this is because you erred in the scheduling?
Yep, my mistake. Sorry guys.
Tell me, Roger, is it the drugs? Is that what caused you to goof?
No.
It's terrible, reefing, molly, pilly drugs you love so much, Roger?
No, I don't think it was the reefing Molly pilly drugs because I don't do them, nor is that even a real drug as far as I know.
I'll believe you. For now. Well, Carol, looks like you live to fight another day. I hope you'll make the best of it.
I promise, Avery, in this next group of actors, I'll find 2 gems that will blow the doors off the Red Barn Theater. I promise.
You better. Because your life depends on it!
What? Her life? You gonna kill her?
No, her job, which is her life. You got what I was saying, right?
Oh, yeah, no, my life is my job.
Good. Because your life depends on it. Your life being your job!
You've really been his assistant for 5 years?
You should see him in a rehearsal room. He is awe-inspiring.
You and I must have different definitions of awe-inspiring. I'm gonna go check if anybody's here.
Wait, Roger, I thought you said no one else was coming in.
Well, they aren't. Or weren't. So I called a Hail Mary.
What's that?
Oh, right. You don't watch sports. It's basically, I did the most desperate thing I could possibly do. I put out an ad on Craigslist for actors, and we immediately got 8 responses.
Really? And they're okay with coming on such short notice?
Of course they are. They're Craigslist actors. They're like parasites, and we're the host.
Okay.
Well, I'll go check if they're here then.
Okay, and Roger?
Yeah?
Thanks.
Hey, man, this is completely self-serving. Amy's gonna be here anytime, and I really need some date advice.
Well, on our next break, I'm all yours.
Cool. I'm gonna give him a pep talk.
Roger, you don't have to do that.
No, trust me. I think it'll help. All right, you crazies! No rushing us! We've had a long day, so one by one. Don't be crazy, you hear me? Don't be crazy!
That was a great speech, Roger.
Oh yeah, you heard?
Oh yeah, very inspiring.
Well, I'm no Peyton Manning or anything, but I think I got him in the right frame of mind.
Hi, Sue Tom. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. So, have you prepared a monologue or a scene?
Oh, a scene. Definitely a scene. Monologues are like, yeesh, boring, you know?
Well, you know, if you get cast as a part of Juliet, you'll have many lengthy monologues to perform.
Well, we'll see.
No, that's a definite. Juliet has monologues.
Maybe, maybe not. Know what I mean?
No, but let's move on. You'll be reading with Roger.
Oh, nice. So, here you go.
Oh, no, thanks. I have my own, but,
No, I don't know if you guys realize this, but the dialogue is written in this crazy gobbledygook old speak. Like, it's impossible to understand.
Well, it was written in Elizabethan England.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Anyway, I do some writing myself, and I think my version's like a lot easier to understand, so cool if I read it. The other version's pretty bad.
So this scene as written, this beautiful piece of Shakespearean text, passed down from generation to generation, you won't read because Shakespeare's version is bad?
It's super weird. I don't think anyone even uses that version anymore.
You know what? I'm so desperate at this point. Go ahead. Read your version. You might be great.
Nice. So, you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, Romeo.
Hey, yeah, what's up?
What time should I send for you?
9? Is 9 good?
Aw, man. I'm just so freaking in love with you that I wish I didn't have to wait that long. It seems so long that I'm worried I'll forget about you.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just, stand here then, so you don't, forget about me. I'll just stand here.
No. I was just being romantical. I wasn't being serious.
Oh.
I'll remember you.
Oh, okay. I didn't get it.
That's all right. It was a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Well, good night. Leaving you sucks a lot.
Yeah. I wish I could be like the, personification of sleep, and then I could still be with you.
What?
Sorry, I was trying to be romantical too. That was weird. Good night.
Good night. You're hot.
You're hot.
Makes more sense that way, right?
It certainly did to me.
It was, we'll be, thanks.
Right, well, you can keep this because I think other people might want to read from it too.
Rip that up.
What? I kind of like it.
Rip it up.
Hi, I'm Emma Henson. I'll be doing the Juliet monologue.
Wonderful. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou? Romeo! Deny thy father and refuse thy name! Or if thou wilt not be but sworn my love!
Okay, what are you doing?
Oh, well, I'm not really sure if you've heard of iambic pentameter before.
I have.
Great, well, enough said.
I'm sorry. You think that what you're doing is using iambic pentameter?
Yeah, I've been studying with a Shakespearean coach I met at the mall, and he said to get the rhythms of iambic pentameter correct, all you need to do is simply extend the vowels and scream the word until your throat starts to hurt.
And who is this coach?
Charlie Thompson. When he stopped teaching Shakespeare, he's one of those robot mimes.
Oh, I hate those guys. You can always tell they're not actually robots.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but what Charlie the robot mime told you is completely wrong.
I'm pretty sure Charlie knows what he's talking about. He has a degree from Juilliard Online University.
Okay, when are people going to realize that Juilliard Online University is nothing to brag about? Okay, never mind. Look, iambic pentameter is generally a 10-syllable line following the pattern of an unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable. Da-dum, 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 da-dum.
Oh, okay, got it.
Do you?
Yeah. Da-dum, 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 da-dum.
No. Don't just yell the last line and forget the da-dums.
She seems really attached to the dumbs in particular.
Just read the lines naturally.
No, this is interesting. Give me an example.
Okay, well, the line, deny thy father and refuse thy name, while using iambic pentameter would sound like, deny thy father and refuse thy name.
Oh.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. Iambic pentameter is too complicated to teach in 2 minutes. If you want, I know some good teachers.
No. Give me a minute. I think I got this.
You shouldn't even be aware you're using iambic pentameter when you speak. It should be natural and not...
I bet you she's gonna come back and be really good.
Well, who can we see in the meantime?
Hi, I'm Yasmin. I'm not interrupting, am I?
Oh, not at all. So, you have a script, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, whenever you're ready.
When it comes to clear skin, the right amount of face wash is key. Introducing Clear Sil Perfecta Wash. The new dispenser delivers the perfect dose for visibly clear skin without over drying. Clear Sil Perfecta Wash, the perfect dose. So, that's it. Any notes?
Yeah, very natural read, but I feel like you're pushing too much at the end.
Roger, shut up. Yasmin, are you auditioning for a commercial, like for Clearasil?
Yes, is this not Red Barn Casting?
No, this is the Red Barn Theater.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
This must happen all the time.
Not since I've been here, but no worries. Oh, hey, since you're here, would you like to audition for our play, Romeo and Juliet?
Oh, I would, but I only audition for things that are really easy to do and pay a lot of money, like national commercials or modeling for boat shows. Oh, voiceovers. I do that too, but not theater, sorry. It seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Anyway, sorry again.
Hey, before you go, just a couple of notes. Okay, so first off, your hair keeps falling in front of your face. It doesn't seem like much, but it's gonna be really distracting once they put you on tape, so get a bobby pin, a hair clip, something. And then, secondly, try and memorize the sides if you can. But if you have to look down, do it. Own it, you know?
Great, yeah.
And finally, you seem like a really fun, laid-back person, so try and bring some more of that energy to the casting room, because the people at Claricel aren't gonna want just anybody. They're gonna want a real, genuine person, and I know you have that in you.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. Thank you. Do you teach classes or?
We're really gonna start running behind.
Right, sorry. Thank you.
What? I like commercials.
You're like really good at that. You might have like a secret talent for casting commercials or something.
Well, I never really... Oh my god, that cat just farted. Oh no, poor cat. I'm gonna forward this to you. What were you saying?
Nothing. Let's just keep going. What, another cat video?
No, it's Amy. She's gonna be here in like 5 minutes, and I really need some dating advice.
Well, what does she like?
She likes wearing glasses. She likes raising her hand in English class. She loves having long hair.
Okay, Roger, those are not likes. Those are physical attributes in a class she's in.
I don't know. Look, I've been too nervous to talk to her before this.
Just out of the blue without ever talking to her, you asked her out?
Yeah, I was so nervous I almost blacked out.
And she said yes?
I know, right? Here. Look at this.
She's pretty cute.
She's a goddess.
Look.
I'm still growing into my frame.
Look, right here. Likes, movies, music, theater. Take her to a movie or concert. Take her to a play. We open in a month.
No, I somehow have to make this the most epic date ever, or I'll never see her again.
Don't you think you're putting a little too much pressure into this? I mean, it's a first date. They're supposed to be really nice.
Is this the auditions for Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah. Come on in.
Okay, well, just keep on thinking. I really want this to be a killer date.
I will, but let's, get back to work. Great, so scene or monologue?
A scene?
Great, whenever you're ready.
Romeo?
My sweet... shoot! That sucked. Sorry, do you mind if I take it again?
By all means, take your time.
So sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Romeo?
My sweet.
What o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
By the hour of 10. 9! Dang it, I'm the dumbest person that ever lived.
Hey, it's just an audition. Don't beat yourself up about it.
But that was horrible, like 10 by the hour of 10? How would that ever happen? He has to meet her at 9. You're such an idiot, Taggart.
Your name's Taggart? Is that even a name?
Yeah, it's a name. It's also the dictionary definition of a dum-dum. I'm leaving.
No, Taggart. Hey, wait. Let's start again. Honestly, I like your honesty and your passion. You could be great at this.
You're just saying that.
I'm not. I'm really not. Just take your time, trust yourself, and breathe. Remember to breathe.
Okay, but if I mess this up one more time, I'm jumping into a well and living there, because that's where I deserve to live.
Well, don't do that. But if you want to take it again, I'd really appreciate it.
Romeo?
My sweet.
What o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
By the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgotten why I did call thee back.
Then I shall stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget to have thee stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
Then I shall stay to have thee still forget, forgetting any other home but this.
Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine peace.
Taggart, that was great, honestly.
Yeah? You mean it?
You're the best Romeo we've seen all day.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, except for that part where you messed up at the end, but besides that.
What? Oh god, of course I did. I messed up the last line.
Taggart, it's okay.
But
But that was horrible.
No, Taggart, really, it's fine. It's okay.
I'm going in a well. I'm going in a well!
No, don't go in a well. Why would you ever go in a well? What sense does that even make?
Because wells are deep, dark, damp, the perfect place for failures!
Please don't.
Failure!
You idiot, why did you tell him that?
That dude was crazy. Think about it. If he acts like that every time he messes up a line, just imagine 3 weeks of that.
But he was the best Romeo we've seen by far.
That dude's name was Taggart. Never work with a guy named Taggart. You know why?
I don't know, Roger. Why?
Because Taggart is a made-up crazy name for crazy people. But trust me, you'll be better off in the long run.
All right, I think I'm ready to iambic pentameter this biz.
Wonderful. What you said really doesn't make any sense, but, okay, whenever you're ready.
Romeo! Romeo! Wherefore art thou me? Oh!
Okay, great. You did it!
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, that's iambic pentameter. You figured it out. Thank you so much for coming in. God, what is wrong with these? Didn't you learn about iambic pentameter when you were in high school?
No, my 10th grade English teacher mostly just showed us movies.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's horrible. He should be fired. Well, I hope he at least showed you a good version of Romeo and Juliet. The Zeffirelli or the...
No, he just mostly played up over and over again.
Wait, like the Pixar movie?
Yeah. I think Mr. McAllister was going through a dark time because I cried at that movie, especially the beginning, but Mr. McAllister would just cry and cry and cry.
Oh, well, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, you and me both. It got dark some classes. Dark.
Hi, Vance Hendrickson. I prepared the Romeo sides.
Wonderful. Whenever, do you have any questions?
Do you mind if I use a chair?
By all means.
Thanks.
Whenever you're ready.
Romeo,
My sweet?
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
I'm sorry. This is weird, right?
What is?
Me, sitting in a chair. It feels weird. I'm sure it looks weird.
I hadn't noticed, but if you feel...
Plus, Romeo in this scene would be sitting, right? He'd be standing.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, jeez, what was I thinking? Of course not. I'm sorry, just...
Okay, well, whenever you're ready.
Romeo? Romeo?
I'm sorry. Are you gonna be using a chair?
Yeah?
Well, it's weird that Juliet's sitting and I'm standing.
No, this is how most auditions go.
Yeah?
The reader tends to sit in a chair, yes.
Well, it's weird because I'm like talking down to her.
Okay, Roger, would you mind standing?
Sure. Romeo,
My sweet?
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
You know what? I was wrong. You stand in a chair, I'll kneel.
What?
I'm sorry, we don't have to start over. Just stand on a chair. I won't. Wait. Just stand in a chair. It would really help me since you're supposed to be on a balcony.
Sure. I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgotten why I called thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it. Ah! Why is this so difficult?
Okay, I really think you're getting caught up in this whole chair thing. Is there any way you could do this scene without the chair?
So just forget about the chair?
Yeah, I think that's what's messing you up.
No. I think I need both chairs. And Roger, you can sit on a table.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry, really quick. I won't ask for another thing.
Sure, whatever.
All right, this feels good.
It does?
Roger, just let him do it.
Why would Romeo be lying like that?
Roger.
All right, whenever you're ready.
And I'll still stay to at least still forgetting any other home but this.
Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace, so sweet to rest. Yep, that was it. 2 chairs lying down. I felt like I got the best Romeo read, right?
Sure.
Yeah, well, thanks so much. You know, now I feel like we should have just done the whole scene sitting down in 1 chair. Do you mind if I go one more time?
No, just
Get out of here. Good thing he got out of here so quick. From now on, they stand.
agreed.
Hi, sorry.
Hey, Amy! Sorry, we're still seeing people. So.
Oh, no, that's okay. Should I just go outside then?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's okay. Hi, I'm Amy.
Carol, sorry to keep him. We'll be done soon.
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, as long as it's okay with you, Roger. I know you got some elaborate thing planned.
Yeah, best that you ever had. I spent $2,000 on it.
Oh, wow, really? That's a lot. You have that kind of money?
For you, I do. Swear. It's gonna be great.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just go outside.
Yeah, let's do that.
Nice to meet you.
You too. What was she talking about? $2,000?
When I start talking to girls, I get so nervous and start making promises I can't keep. Oh, what am I gonna do? I only have $35 for this date.
Okay, I have an idea as to what you can do, okay? Have you ever heard of...
Like, but,
No.
oh my God, yes! This woman has a puppet!
I'm sorry? Why do you have a puppet?
Why wouldn't she have a puppet? That's amazing.
Puppeteers is just as important to theater as any actor, stagehand, or director.
These are all great and valid points.
I'm sorry, but this is not a puppet version of Romeo and Juliet.
But it could be.
I'm sorry, but if you don't let me audition, then I'll have to go to my union.
You have a puppeteers union?
Well, no, it's just a group of people I talk to on Facebook, but,
Okay, fine. I'll let you do the last 4 lines of Juliet's monologue, but that's it. That's all I'm gonna give you.
Very well. Ready, Quinn? Ready. So Romeo would, were not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection to which he owes without that title. Romeo doth thy name, and for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
You, my friend, have the part.
I do.
No, we'll let you know.
Very well. Come on, Quinn. We have a long day ahead of us.
Come on, that was pretty good. You have, like, no imagination. None.
I just chill out here for a little bit.
Well, I'm sorry, you can't. We're holding auditions.
Yeah, I can do that, yeah.
You're here to audition because a second ago you said,
Yeah, as long as I can stay in here, yeah.
okay.
Romeo,
My sweet,
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail. It's 20 years till then. I have forgotten why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till I remember it.
I will forget to have thee stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay to at least don't forget, forgetting any other home but this.
Good night, parting in such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you. This is really great.
Quint,
Quint, right. So I think you have a really great raw intensity. If we could just slow you down a little bit.
yeah, yes, slow it down. Yeah, man, you got it.
Okay, are you looking for somebody?
No, let's do it again.
Well, it's just, you've been looking over your shoulder this whole time, and...
Bree, stop that man right there. You're up 2 minutes in downtown Hoxie. Get him!
You'll never catch me, Riley, you hear me? Never! So, when you guys have any callbacks? Great! Never mind.
So if he gets out on bail, we can have him for callbacks. I'll make a note to put him in the maybe pile.
Hi, I'm Wendy Offerman. I'm reading for the role of Juliet. Am I saying that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Great.
Well, whenever you're ready.
Romeo,
My sweet,
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I've forgotten why I did call thee back.
I will stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget to have thee stand there, remembering how I loved thy company.
And I will still stay to have thee still forgetting any other home but this.
Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Wow, Wendy, that was really lovely.
Great. I have to say, I love this piece. It's so romantic and optimistic, and the language is so unique. You know the writer?
Oh boy, here we go.
What?
You've never heard of Romeo and Juliet, the greatest play ever written by William Shakespeare? How is that possible? I slept through most of my 10th grade English class, and even I know Romeo and Juliet.
I grew up in a very small town. We didn't have theater or English or inside bathrooms.
Or the internet, or a general curiosity about the world around you.
Well, that's okay, Wendy. I'm here to tell you that you read Shakespeare beautifully.
Great. I have to say, I love this piece. It's so pure and optimistic. And you can just tell from the scene that their love is so pure that nothing bad will ever happen to them, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know.
So, you've really never heard of Romeo and Juliet, and no one ever told you how it ended?
No, why? What happens?
Well, spoiler alert, they both die!
What?
Yeah, so like, okay, I think Juliet fakes her death, and then Romeo comes in and sees that she's dead, or pretend dead anyway, so then he kills himself. And then Juliet wakes up, sees that he is dead, takes a knife, and stabs herself in the heart. Brutal, right?
Well, there's a beautiful scene that
Oh my God! What is wrong with you people? Why would anyone ever want to come and watch such a horrible and sad play?
I admit it's a little harsh, the whole knife to the heart thing's like,
My mother was right. We should have never left Jakartasboro. You people are sick. Sick!
Damn it, Roger, why'd you do that? She was good.
how has she not heard the end of Romeo and Juliet? It's like 400 years old.
I could have eased her into it.
Juliet stabs herself in the heart. There's no getting around that. It's brutal.
Let's just take a 5-minute break. I need a minute to clear my head.
Okay, well, after that you can just keep taking a break, because, I think that was it.
That's it? That was all 8 Craigslisters?
Yeah, Wendy was the last one.
What am I gonna do? I can't go to Avery with no one at all to call back.
Look, I don't know, but I'm really getting behind on my date, so.
Well, you're gonna have to be behind some more. Just give me 10 minutes at least. And maybe we can look through these headshots and find someone to call back?
Hey, wait a minute. You promised you'd help me with my date. I stayed later, and I helped as much as I could.
But we don't have our Romeo and Juliet. I mean, who would you cast, Roger? Please, I'm at the end of my rope.
Okay. Yeah. Couple more minutes, but after that, I gotta go. Amy's gotta be home before 8, so.
Fine, I'm gonna call Avery and tell him we need more time. You can look through these headshots and you can bring her in if you want. Avery, I need a little more time. Half an hour at least. No, I'm not being prejudiced. Don't say I'm being prejudiced. Well, they range from incompetent to insane. One of them didn't even read the script. They just pretended to be a cat, and another lady auditioned with a puppet, and... Right. Well, I agree that these 2 parts are not... Well, I'm not being a perfectionist. Believe me, if I could find just 2 actors who could read their lines clearly and had even a faint sense of chemistry, I'd hire them on the... Avery, I gotta go. I think I just figured out how to cast this. Hey, Roger, Amy, come here.
Why?
Could you guys rate these?
Whoa, hold on. I'm not an actor.
Yeah, I mean, I like theater, but I haven't been in a play since middle school.
Oh, well, why'd you quit?
I got too busy with soccer.
I see, and I'm sure you were great then, and you're still good now.
Yeah, but...
Carol, this feels like a bit of a reach.
Roger, can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure.
Roger, you want to get to know Amy, right?
Well, I wanted her to fall in love with me, but yeah.
Well, actors fall in love with each other all the time.
They do?
Yeah, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, Spencer Tracy and her boyfriend, and Liz Taylor and Richard Burton.
Okay, I don't know who those last two are, but I assume they're actors who fell in love together.
Oh, they totally did. I mean, it normally doesn't work out for the long term, but for the short term, it's your best shot.
But hold on, wait. I'm not an actor. I mean, what if I suck?
I'm not asking you to do anything crazy. Just look, you read better than anybody who came in here today. And I mean, you two obviously have chemistry.
Really? Think we did?
Just read the lines. Just give it a shot. Let's see what happens, okay?
You want to give it a try?
Sure, why not? Romeo,
My sweet.
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
Great, guys. Keep going.
What o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
You know what? Make sure to shout the end of the. Like, shout it.
Oh, okay, good point. What o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
Great. That's so much better. By the hour of 9. Freaking 9, okay?
Okay. What's going on?
What?
You guys are doing great. Then I don't know. You started coaching her, and then you read your lines really angrily.
Well, just, seems like an angry line. You know what I mean?
It's almost like you're copying all the bad scenes that we just saw.
Really? I wasn't trying to.
Maybe it's just me reading into it. Let's try it again.
Romeo,
My sweet.
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
By the hour of 9. Quick, I'll climb upward. Down the slide towards your perch.
But there's no need, for with my cat-like reflexes, I'll simply jump off the balcony.
Oh my god, stop!
Yeah, that one felt a little weird. Maybe we should be in character all the time. Like, even when you're giving notes.
Yeah, and I feel like I should have warmed up before this. That's something actors do, right?
If we get the parts, do we need agents?
No way. Are you guys seriously doing this?
Doing what?
Doing all of the bad auditions we just saw. Roger, are you really not getting that? And Amy, why did you pretend to be a cat?
You know, it just really felt natural.
How is that natural? Okay, you know what? One more time from the top.
Okay, and I shouldn't read this modified version of the script, right?
What? No, give me that. Just, okay, one more time from the top. No tricks, no flourishes. Just, come on, I know you guys can do this.
Romeo,
My sweet.
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
By the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
No, guys, don't.
And I shall, shoot, what's the line? I'm such a failure. I'm gonna go jump in a well.
Perhaps thou should not stand, but sit.
Ah, forsooth, my kingdom for a chair.
Guys, please stop.
For it is not thy heart that I seek, but my nearest and noblest friend, Romy. Pardon you such sweet sorrow!
Breathe! You're both under